Proud to be ex.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
You're not gonna say your name?
No.
Anyways.
We should probably discuss like why we're in this position. When the quarantine hit, it was just like we know that we're both safe. Neither one of our family members are here, so we don't have, you know, the benefit of having our
support system. He did eventually find a place in March, and then that was around the same time that COVID-19 started happening. And then it was just like, you didn't get laid off, but they closed the barbershop because, you know, it's a very contact job where you know, touch people. And then I was working from home for a little bit until I got furloughed. Crazy stuff, but we've just kind of been working together, and there are certain ways that we do, or certain things that we do, that help make this work so that we don't kill each other. We are in such a very sensitive time right now where it's just like, I mean, we don't have family here, we don't have our core support system here, so being nice to each other and just kind of being like, you know, let's put our differences to the side and let's just try and make this work definitely helps.
So can I ask you, am I kind to you then? Am I
Yeah, you're definitely nice to me. I mean, you're helpful, and you know, I think we help each other a lot. It's just, obviously there's some things that get me upset. Am I kind to you?
Not all the time, but
yeah. But I've always been like that.
Yeah.
Not that it makes it okay, but
yeah.
I definitely, my moods are very
there you go.
fast changing, and if you do something that just irks me, I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
Right.
But we know this. They're quite triggering between, at least maybe to me, when I hear about our relationship problems and when we start discussing what went wrong, immediately I'm just like getting upset because I start remembering all the things, especially in the past, and he wants to be a forward moving person, and I'm just like, well, you did this and you did that, and it just doesn't help.
It's easy for it to come up, but then because of what we're going through, you also have a change of feelings on certain things, and you want to talk about it. She's the person I'm going to vent about everything, whether it's me, how I personally feel, the thoughts that run through my mind, how I feel about the news, or how I feel about it ends up leading to, you know, my feelings, which will cause some type of anger because how I feel at the moment could trigger something that was said in the past about our relationship. There's a lot of stressors going on right now, so to kind of help each other in certain ways where it doesn't feel like it's all piled on you kind of eases the stress of the whole situation.
Yeah, definitely. You know, being partners, being friends, being a unit has 100% helped. I mean, we do the shopping together, we split costs, and that really helps our pockets. And, you know, we make dinner. We just had garlic chicken. Luckily, you guys can't smell my breath.
And they don't have sex if you can't
separate the emotions.
If you can't separate the emotions. The thing between us as to why we can separate it is because we do like sex, and you know, we've had a fair share of it. But the other thing is it's different when you have somebody that you've made love with, and that's totally different.
I'm sure you're probably wondering, how are we quarantining together if we're not living together? We don't see anyone else but each other. If he goes outside, it's to do essential shopping. Even though in the beginning you were going to like bike shops for some reason, but either way, we were following social distancing. However, the only people we were actually interacting with and like touching and getting close to and not being 6 feet apart with are each other. But it definitely helps when he has his own space, because there's times when I'm just like, I can't stand you, go home. And, you know, we sleep.
Happens quite often.
Listen, just don't get me upset.
Guarantee you it's going to happen after this video.
Anyways. But if you're in a situation where you can't do that, if you have separate bedrooms, definitely utilize that so you can have a place to cool off and they have a place to cool off. Or if you don't have separate bedrooms, maybe choose sleeping in the couch while one takes the one takes the bedroom. That might help. But things like that, keeping space from your ex while you're quarantining definitely helps with the tension of things. Emotions are super high at a time like this, so you know, I'm not gonna lie, there was this one time I was about to get my period. I was PMSing super hard. I wanted to get pregnant. I was like, get me pregnant, and he was scared. Try to not get back together unless you've actually worked on the things that you want to work on before you do, because right now, if you're just going by your emotions, it may not be the smartest decision.
Don't do it! Just don't do it!
I am the jealous type. I know you wouldn't admit it, but you're jealous too. And I think out of respect for us and how we both work, it just wouldn't make sense if we started doing that. Plus, we are physical with each other, physically intimate with each other sometimes, so it just would be kind of like a big slap in the face if I found out that he's actively trying to find another girlfriend while he's still hanging out with me. But I mean, if that's cool for you and you guys are cool, I don't think him and I, though, have done the grieving process of the relationship, because I think since we broke up, we have always talked. So we're probably not doing it well. But I know if we had that time, I know if we had that time to actually give each other space and move on, like let's say we were living in town and, you know, maybe it's been quite a while that I've seen him, or we haven't spoken in maybe like a couple months, that would make sense. It would make sense for him to be looking for another relationship, or, you know, talking to other people, because he's not actively dealing with me. But since we're actually quarantining together and we're hanging out all the time, I don't think it's the smartest idea. So if you're in that situation, don't.
Do try and make it fun.
But why?
Whether it's playing a board game or...
Oh yeah, we did a puzzle.
We did a puzzle together.
We go on walks.
We go on walks. It's definitely difficult when I like to do active things, and you're not into that.
I play Sims.
That's fine. But you want to try and accommodate each other, because you want to take the mind off the big picture with what's going on outside the doors. I mean, for me, I'm enjoying going to the grocery store. I'm enjoying. I fell in love with Target during this period, because Target's the place that I feel like has stayed the same. I like going there.
Target has always been big. I don't know why it took you this long. So hopefully this list of do's and don'ts about quarantining with your ex can help you out. I am totally aware that our situation is a lot different than a lot of people, and we have a lot of privileges because we have our own apartments and we're able to have that space. You know, I'm from New York City, so I know how small the spaces can be, and sometimes you can't even go to another room. Maybe your only place of solace is a bathroom. But maybe if this can help you kind of think of what's important, and the fact that we don't know how long this is going to last and how long we have to socially distance or stay at home, maybe this will help, kind of rework your brain, and then you'll think of the positives and how you can possibly make that work. So we're going to do a Q&A. I asked some people on Instagram what they would like to ask us, because I know a lot of my friends are very confused by the whole thing. They're just like, what? I feel sorry for you, but we just wanted to make this fun, and so let's go to the questions. First question, who has thrown a bitch fit? How do you stay so level-headed and not want to, kill me?
I mean, I'm just calm throughout the whole situation. I do get sad. I mean, I think about, things run through my mind, and then I just go get into my thoughts, and then I just let it go. I just choose to walk away from it because, like you said, you even admitted it. That's how you are.
I'm sorry. Who is the most socially needy during these times?
How is that possible? Why is he socially needy? What does that mean? I don't even socialize.
I think you're more socially needy because it's like, I'm okay with doing things on my own.
Oh, okay.
But you always ask me, hey, you want to go out for a walk? You want to go work out with me?
I do. I like.
You want to watch a movie? And I'm just like, no, I want to just be alone.
What I'm saying is what I want is, even when I'm doing something alone, it's together. Alone together is one.
That makes me want to throw up. We've been asked a lot if we still have sex. We haven't in a while. But, a while for us. and that's okay. But yeah, we do. You know, it's kind of like, hey, you wanna? Okay. Any chance of a rekindled romance? I don't know. I think I'm personally staying away from trying to get together right now just because emotions are super high, and also I'm just not in the mindset of that. I think I'm in the mindset of if we were ever, not saying that the idea of us never getting back together is not there. I think it could be maybe possible, because I mean, I like you, I enjoy you, and I think we do get along aside from our differences. But I think there's a lot of work that I want to do as a person before even getting into any kind of relationship, because I need help.
Is there a chance? I mean, if you play the lotto, there's a chance you're gonna win. But at the same time, there's the word no is strong, and I don't like to say that.
Was Heish the guy who left scant cereal pieces? And then another question that I got was, do you guys have enough cereal for you both?
It's this question that's kind of annoying me, but go ahead.
Why is this question annoying you?
I'll
Because what
answer
you
it in a
did
second.
annoyed me.
Go ahead.
Anyway,
I'm about to like this.
A whole entire bag with crumbs. With crumbs that I can't even make a fucking bowl out of in the box still. What the is the point of that? Are you doing me a favor for leaving?
Yeah, I am the guy that left the scant cereal pieces. I'm the same type of guy, though, that'll take a bite of your slice and come back 5 minutes later with a whole pie.
Lies.
The truth?
The lies.
How is that a lie? You know damn well that's the truth.
you will not eat just a bite.
I had some of her cereal. I don't eat cereal.
Some of it.
I don't
You
eat
ate
cereal.
all of it.
I don't eat cereal.
You ate all of it.
She left a bowl.
I didn't leave a bowl.
Hold on.
You left me nothing.
She left about a bowl in the bag.
I never opened it.
on.
That was my problem. I
Never opened it. I ate a whole bag of cereal?
Yes, that was the
Whoa.
issue with the thing, is that I never opened that
Okay.
box of cereal. It was untouched, except when I found out that it had been touched, there was nothing left. So it doesn't matter how you paint it, boo-boo, you look like a situation.
No, because I came back and brought a box.
After
a
I
few
yelled
minutes
at
later.
him on the phone saying, I cannot believe
No.
you just ate all my cereal.
I was at the grocery store, happened to call like I usually do to see, hey, do you need anything? Didn't even have to do that.
No, you didn't
And-
call me. I called you yelling.
Okay.
And you were at
Well,
the
anyway,
gym.
so, yeah, I end up replenishing it with a brand new box that costs double the price.
And it wasn't even the one that I wanted.
It was from Trader Joe's.
Sham.
Okay, next question.
How does it feel to live with your ex? We don't live together, but we do spend a lot of nights together. Like last night, I just wanted to cuddle. I'm just like, hey, stay over. And we see each other literally every day. So it does feel like that. How does it feel? When I need that space, I definitely make him, he'll know when I need that space, because I'll make it known that I need it. But when it's good and I enjoy his company, it's fine. You know, it's fun to have somebody to just, you know, hang around with. Who ate all the goddamn chocolate?
I don't eat chocolate.
Apparently he doesn't eat chocolate, yet I clearly remember.
I'm allergic to chocolate.
Okay, but we went to Sam's Club, right? Or Costco? Sam's Club. And I bought, first of all, I was going to get a whole box of just chocolate chip cookies, because we drink tea every night. And it's nice to have a cookie with your tea. I almost bought the whole box, but then he's like, I don't like chocolate chip. So then I was like, fine, okay. I got the one that was mixed, which had the oatmeal raisin, which I know that's his favorite, the white macadamia nut, which is I'm okay with, and then chocolate chip. So I specifically got it where he at least had a row where he can enjoy some of the cookies. Tell me why he ate not my last, but you ate like a whole entire chunk of one
I ate a
cookie?
half a cookie.
No. It was 2/3, which meant that I had less cookies for my tea, because I would eat one every night. So I was just like I just have a thing with food. Don't touch my food. Another question we were asked, which is, what do you share and what don't you share? As you can see, I don't like sharing my special snacks. He shares whatever, doesn't care. He's a very giving man, 100%, I would say. One thing though is like, don't take my stuff without either asking me or telling me. There's one time where I saw you had one paper towel roll in your apartment, and I was like, did you take that from me? And I think you did. I think you did. That pissed me off, because I wouldn't have said no. But now that you're being sneaky about it, I'm like, yeah, give me my crap back.
Okay.
Did we end on good terms? I think we did. I mean, if
we're still hanging.
Yeah, if we didn't, then this would not have been.
I mean,
an option.
We're now on the bonus content of the Blu-ray. That's what it is. We're not in the film right now, but it's the extra features.
What do you do when you're tired of each other? I let him know that I'm tired of him, and he will leave. Very simple. I think it's very effective.
That's all you do.
Is the sex better now?
It was never bad. I mean,
yeah, it was never bad.
Can it get any better?
Yeah, it was never bad. So, can it get better? Maybe, because I feel like we're so lazy. Well, I'm lazy.
I'm not lazy.
I'm lazy. I like to call myself a pillow princess.
Okay, next question.
What's the chore situation like?
It's usually 90-10. Me 90%.
What the hell do you do?
Or 10%. What do? I cook, I clean, I do laundry.
Yeah.
Fold laundry.
Okay, I take care of my house. He takes care of his. Whatever that must mean.
I'm a minimalist, so I don't have much to take care of, but I try to keep up with it as often as possible. The litter box here, I take care of. Sometimes she does it more, but I do pay for the litter. I pay for the cat food. I pay for the vet bills. I think I pay child support, and we don't even have children. There you go.
The reason why he does that is because his cat is with me. Because I have 2 cats. He's just a lonesome little kitty, and I just kind of feel bad. But I'm not complaining. He's cute.
Thank you.
The cat. Speaking of cats, does the hairless cat smell like Fritos? Yes.
Sometimes.
When it's time for him to have his bath, because we give him a shower maybe like once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he kind of has that little potatoey smell where it's like, sir, you're a little greasy. This is the kitty goblin that smells like Fritos when he's the little dirty gremlin. Say hi. He doesn't care. There it is. There's an ass.
There's his ass.
There's a shot.
So that's quarantining with your ex. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for joining us. I hope you learned something, and I hope it was at least entertaining. Do a peace sign.